to have this thing, that I love, like drawing or writing or reading or any of these things, to put a representation of how I'm feeling, of that person who means so much to me. And because inevitably I feel like I'm going to fuck it up. I feel like I am going to be the problem to screw it up. And you're making me better about that. I don't feel like every little turn I'm gonna screw something up. I don't feel like I'm just this terrible, terrible person, and I don't feel these ways anymore. And I want to thank you for that. And I want to thank you for loving me. I want to thank you for those nights when I'm having a panic attack and you just call me and you talk to me. I want to thank you for the things you've said to get me out of panic attacks. I want to thank you for legitimately talking to me while I'm freaking out in a bathroom and just calming me down. I want to thank you for realizing my triggers, and I want to thank you for knowing how to fix them. I want to thank you for paying attention. I want to thank you for noticing. It's amazing. I've never had this person that can just look at my face and know something's wrong, the millions of times where you get on a call with me and I just look sad, or I'm trying so hard to not show the way I'm looking because it's a natural reaction for me anymore, to just blank face or fake smiles. And while I've never faked a smile around you, not once, I've put on that blank face. I've put on that mask that I've known so well for so long, and you can always see through it. And that's something no one's ever done. When I first started getting depressed, when I first started having my self-harm problems, no one saw through it. Yeah, a lot of my friends knew I was cutting myself, but I could lie and say that I hadn't done it, and they believed me, and they wouldn't see when I was hurting. I could have just sobbed about 30 minutes before getting to school, and they wouldn't notice, because I was just that good at hiding it, I guess, or they just didn't care enough to notice. I don't know. And I keep having these bad things happen in my life, and it seems like one bad thing after another, and sometimes it feels utterly hopeless. Just this crippling anxiety or depression hitting me in the chest, the fact that I have to face my abuser, the fact that I have to do these things that make me uncomfortable, that terrify me, and the fact of the times in my life that I've wanted to give up. The fact that I've tried to give up, and I'm so glad. I'm unbelievably glad and lucky to be alive. I'm lucky I wasn't killed. I'm lucky I wasn't murdered. I'm lucky that I didn't kill myself. I'm lucky. I'm lucky that my attempts haven't killed me. And I'm just glad, because I wouldn't have ever met you, and I'd be missing out on the best thing in my life, honestly. I don't have the best life, Sure, I've got a good amount of money. Sure, I've got family that loves me. Sure, I've got this, that, and everything in between. Sure, I'm not homeless. Sure, I'm not being abused. Sure, I've got, a few good friends, but my life isn't great. My life isn't great because of the scars that I've had inflicted on me. For the scars I've inflicted on myself, my life is just not great. And I don't care if that sounds selfish. I don't care, because, yeah, I'm not starving. Yeah, I'm not in the worst of the worst. Yeah, I'm not those things. But mental stability is important too, and yeah, I'm luckier than a lot of people in the world, and I realize that. But I still have a right to talk about what's bugging me. I still have that right to say, I'm not okay today. I still have those rights, and, I don't feel like I have to hide being upset anymore. I don't feel like it's everyone else's feelings above mine. I feel our feelings are equal, if not yours just a little above mine whenever you're very upset. You've made me love my body. Not entirely, there's still a million and one things I don't like about it, but, when the doctors tell me to lose weight, when people call me fat, you're always there to say, what the fuck are you talking about, bitches? And you're always there to tell me how beautiful I am, when I do makeup like this, and this is the main part I even put this makeup on, was because I love doing makeup. I like doing this. I like the way I look with, pretty lipstick or eye makeup. And I'll say, hey, I'm probably not the most manly, but, I did my makeup, and you always tell me that I look so much more manly, and how manly I look, and you validate my gender in ways that I could never do, and no one else has ever done. You without fail use my name, even though I know it's not that hard, because you've never called me by my old name, by my dead name, by my birth name, and you realize, how much it means to me to be able to be me. You understand when things make me uncomfortable. You understand that I'm a shy motherfucker. You've made me realize I don't have to be submissive. I don't have to let people walk all over me. I can be dominant. I can do these things that I never thought I could. I don't have to bend down to everyone's will. And I can be me, and I can do these dominant things, and I can do these things that I've always dreamed of sticking up, of being more assertive, and I can do those things, and it be okay. And I thank you. And I love you. I love you so much. It hurts me physically sometimes. Those days when I don't get to talk to you that much, I'm missing your voice. I'm missing reading what you say. I'll often even read through our old conversations just to feel that you're there. And the distance sucks. And I can't wait for the day when I can just hug you. And I can't wait for it. I can't wait to either see you coming here or me there in an airport, in a car, just seeing you. And I can't wait for it, because I know it's going to be one of the best moments I've ever had. Because for a lifetime full of the shit I've went through, for a lifetime of sadness, and while they're not a lifetime, but they seem that way, as all the shit that goes down in our shitty world sometimes, of all the bullshit that people put other people through, you're there for me. And it doesn't feel like it's you and me against the world. It feels like it's you and me. Nothing else matters. We're not against anything. We're just existing as each other, with each other, in this beautiful plane that it leaves me speechless and starstruck. Those times when you fall asleep on camera, I feel creepy. Like, part of me is like, don't watch Gray sleep, that's creepy, pedophile, even though I just generally call myself a pedophile. For everyone. Like, if I was watching my mom sleep, I'd be like, I'm a pedophile. I don't know. But it makes me happy, because you look so relaxed and happy, and you'll know exactly what I mean by forced green dreams, and I was happy. And it made me happy for you to say these things, for you to be so calm and asleep, and then, seeing me after a nightmare, and seeing me shaking and upset, and just talking to me, and being silly with me. And when you say that I could do something better, and I could have someone better, that's not true. I don't care if there's people who have more conventionally beautiful than you, more skinny than you, more kind than you, or more like me. I don't care about those things, because they don't matter. You don't have to be this supermodel perfect person, because in reality they're not even that perfect. And I'm not even gonna go into a rant about fucking Photoshop, but I take you over a supermodel any day. I'd take you over whatever label you want to tack onto this random person. I would take you over them any day, because you understand me, and you love me, and I love you, and that's what I care about. I don't care about the physical. I don't even care if we had 1,000,001 things different about each other. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if we didn't agree on a lot of things. I would care that we loved and understood each other and supported each other. And I know our relationship won't always be a fairy tale, and I know there will be those hard struggles, and there will be times where we get in fights, and where we get upset, and where we make each other cry, and I'm ready for those things. As much as they would hurt me, seeing you cry because of me, which, I mean, has technically happened, just not through a fight and not through me being a little asshole. But when you see someone cry because you're upset, you realize how lucky you are. As stupid as it sounds, when you're in that vulnerable moment where you're crying, and you see someone who just cares and they cry too, it's honestly indescribable, and I'm grateful. And I've probably said thank you 1,000,001 times in this video, but again, thank you, Gray. Thank you so much for being with me and being mine. And, if there is that point and we break up, or we decide mutually, hey, we might not be the best together, or you fall for someone else, or I fall for someone else. Hell, I mean, I can't see it happening, but I also can't read the future. I'm always here for you, and I want you in my life. I don't want to lose you in my life. It's like having a close relationship with, like, a sibling, or a parent, or a family member, someone that you've known your entire life. You don't want to see them die or go away. You don't want to have them out of your life. And that's how it is for you, except I think it's even stronger because I've not had those bonds very much. Yeah, I'd be sad if that person died, and I'd be devastated with some people, but with you, I'd feel broken.